Is you ready, my brother? Step up to this mic and let's get it.
Make some noise for Domes, y'all. Make some noise.
Hey everybody, my name's not Doms. It's Domes. What is it? Domes Gage is dope, but like.
That boy is good. I'm happy.
What's up, y'all? Domes Gage here, and we back for another episode of Off the Dome with Domes Gage, episode 32. Another week, another number. You guys know the vibes. Appreciate you tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and leave a comment. Let me know you're happy to have the podcast back for another week. Truly appreciate everybody tuning in, as always. Another episode. We getting up there, 32. They just keep going. Had a fairly active week, I suppose, so let's talk about it. I suppose the first thing we can talk about is the remix that I dropped. I dropped the new freestyle remix verse over the Jack Harlow song, What's Poppin'. And, I've done a few of these before in the past, rapped over Money in the Grave by Drake. My mic's bugging out, guys. It's like fucking falling apart. But yeah, I've done a few of these like freestyle remix cover, not really a cover. I don't know. A lot of people do that shit on YouTube where they rap over popular beats. I've talked about it before on the podcast. And I've done a few of them. Ed Sheeran and Drake and Dreamville. Anyway, it was a few live streams back, maybe like live stream 2 or 3. It was early in the live stream, and I remember somebody had asked me to do a remix on that song. They're like, hey, I want to see you do a remix on the Jack Harlow, What's Poppin'? And I fuck with that song. I fuck with Jack Harlow. He's dope. And been doing all this freestyling. I just felt like rapping. Felt like fucking writing something. And I was like, oh yeah, homie asked me to do the Jack Harlow shit. So let me see what I can do. Ended up fucking writing the verse pretty quick. Took me like a day or two to kind of like memorize it. And I could be reading the shit off my phone, I suppose, but I don't know. It's not as visually pleasing reading it off the phone. So memorized it, recorded it, had to switch the setup. It's been a while since I moved my camera from podcast, or like my lighting and my camera from like the podcast setup. So had to move shit around. And yeah, shout out the homie that suggested that I rap on that beat. Dylan Wood. He's in the streams. He's in the live streams all the time, and he asked me to do it, and excuse me, I had fun with it. I thought it came out pretty dope. I like the verse, even though we got a copyright on it, because it's not my beat. Not like anything bad. It's not like a copyright strike where I'm going to get in trouble or anything, but that's the problem with doing these remixes, is they're not my beat, and I can't really do much with it. But something to pass the time, give you guys content while we wait for the actual music. That's the only reason I'm doing shit like that. But, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. What's Poppin' freestyle. Jack Harlow remix. Let me know what you think, if you liked it. And let me know what beat you guys want me to rap on next. I'm open to suggestions. I'm open. Although I want to, I'm working on a couple on my own beats. Because that way I can put them on Spotify and all that good stuff. So, but it is easy to, take these beats that are already popular songs and kind of just put my own twist on it for 16 bars. It's a good way to pass the time with content. Give you guys some bars, But yeah, hope you guys liked that. Let me know what I should rap on next. Yeah. Gonna be dropping some new shit soon. I'm working on a lot, guys. Staying busy, as you guys have been seeing. Been going live a lot. We've done 10 live streams in the last fucking, I want to say 3 weeks. Something like that. 3 weeks. Maybe a month. 10 live streams. So we've been, staying active, making a beat every live stream. And that's just like stacking up the catalog, helping me make beats that might end up turning into real songs or potential freestyles, like the Mickey Mantle freestyle or something that's on my own beat, but it's just some rap stuff where I can still, where I'm not getting copyrights for fucking rapping on other people's beats. But I'm down to put my own spin on some of these popular songs if you guys want to see it. And it helps the other shit grow. People do the remix stuff, but yeah, anyway. The live streams. Appreciate everybody that's been tuning into the live streams. We did 2 this week. We did 3 last week. We did 2 this week. I dropped the ball. Nah. I did one on Wednesday. And no, we did Wednesday last week too. I was going to say this was the first Wednesday, but no. Yeah, no, I did one on Wednesday. We made a beat, did a freestyle thing. And I was supposed to do one Friday. I've been doing the streams every Friday and Sunday. That's been my like schedule kind of every Friday and Sunday. And I added in Wednesday like a couple weeks ago. I was like, fuck it, I want to do 3 days a week, so I'm going to do Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And still trying to test out different times, different days, just figuring out the schedule. And now it's looking like a lot of shit might start to open back up slowly, so people might have less time to tune in all the time. I might just tone it back to 2 days. And I think, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Who knows? I might do 3. I ain't got shit to do right now, that's for sure. But yeah, I did 2 streams this week. I did one Wednesday, and I was gonna do one Friday. I was like fucking hyping myself up, drinking my coffee, sitting down, ready to do my stream on Friday. And my homie hit me up and asked me if I wanted to go skateboarding. And I've hella been wanting to skate lately. You guys have been hearing me talk about it in the podcast. I think I went like maybe 2 weeks ago, and ever since I've been like, damn, I want to go skate again. And so my homie hit me up, said they were going to the skate park, and I was torn. I'm I'm like, fuck, I have to do the stream, but also I really want to go skate. So I ended up going skating, guys. Sorry. And fucking we're at the skate park, and honestly, like I said, like, you guys have been following me on this shit. I really haven't been leaving the crib. I've been going to the store occasionally, and I've gone skateboarding one other time, now 2 times. It's like the second time I've done anything outside of being inside my fucking house. And so yeah, I was like, fuck it, let me just get out the house, get some fresh air, go skate. So I went with 2 of my homies, and the skate park doesn't turn the lights on. So we went kind of late, and because this whole fucking corona shit, they don't want people at the parks, I guess. So the skate park, the lights don't turn on, so we like skated pretty much until it got dark, and then that was it. But yeah, no, had fun getting out of the house for a little bit, trying to get some tricks back. You know, I don't know how much you guys care about that shit, but you know, it's just something I've been you know, I've always loved skateboarding since I was a little kid, and it feels nice to be able to still push around and, you know, do a few tricks here and there. Feels good just to be out of the fucking house, get a little exercise and fresh air. That's for goddamn sure. And skating with the homies, you know, the camaraderie. The fucking, that's what it's about. But yeah. And I've skated so little. Like, I used to do like the vlog shit. Somebody was asking me about the vlogs on the live stream, and I used to do those like a few years back. And I skated in a few of them. And I've had that same skateboard for this whole time, like fucking 2 or 3 years, just because I skate so little. And my brother actually got me like a fucking whole new setup for Christmas like 2 years ago. But like I said, I skate so little that I've had this one board for mad long and haven't had to switch it out. And we went to the skate park, me and like 2 homies, and they're all talking about, oh, I got the new this, I got the new this. And I'm just like, damn, I have like all this new shit and I haven't set it up. So we went skating, blah, blah, blah. Next day, I'm like, fuck it, I'm setting up the new shit. So I set up a new complete. It's got the custom grip tape. Shout out to the homies from Clear Eyes Collective. They sent me some like custom grip tape like 2 years ago. Back to me saying I skate so fucking little. I haven't set up a new skateboard in fucking 2 years. They gave me this like custom grip tape with the artwork on it. It's very dope. I'll take a picture of it and maybe I'll put it right here. Post it on Instagram and stuff. But yeah, shout out to you guys. My bad, it took me so long to put it on a skateboard. But yeah. Anyway, that's what I did on Friday instead of doing the YouTube stream. And to be honest, guys, I felt like, not like I felt bad. No, it's not I felt bad, but I felt like I was fine, like, you know, in the moment and shit. But then like later when I came home and it was like mad late and I didn't do the stream, and then even the next day, I just felt like something was missing. Like I said, me doing these streams has been putting me on a schedule, and it's been making my weeks very productive, and it's been making me feel like I'm being productive because it's putting so much on my plate. And you know, I've been doing Friday and Sunday for the last 3 weeks. So to miss a Friday just kind of like threw me off entirely. Like I did not expect it to throw me off like that, to be honest. The fucking next day, I'm just like, damn, I feel like weird. Like I feel like I fucked up. Like, damn, I wasn't productive yesterday. I didn't do the stream. Like I was fucking beating myself up over it a little bit and shit. And I was just like, damn, that's like, you know, chill out. Like it's you know, the live streams, we just having fun with it. Like I went skateboarding. That was, I've been wanting to do that. I had fun. I got a little exercise. It's all right. I can take a Friday off. We still did 2 streams. We still did Wednesday and Sunday. But I was just surprised at how fucking like empty. I was like, damn, I feel like something's missing, man. Like fucking didn't do the stream on Friday. But yeah, I didn't do the stream Friday because I went skating. I think I recorded the Jack Harlow remix, the What's Poppin' remix. I think I recorded that on Thursday. I was just trying to think because I released it on Saturday. Yeah, I think I recorded it. Yeah, that's what I did. I recorded it on Thursday. Recorded, filmed it, all that, 1 take. I mean, it took me more takes to actually get a take, but especially with my camera glitching out. But I mean, I did it in 1 take. So I recorded that Thursday. Was going to do the stream Friday. Didn't. Went skateboarding instead. Didn't film anything. Didn't get any clips. One day I will. One day when I'm going to come on the podcast, be like, yo, I went skating. Here's the footage to prove it. But yeah, so I didn't do the stream Friday. I felt like something was missing. Felt like I was fucking up, wasn't being productive. So I woke up Saturday and was like, nah, we dropping the What's Poppin' freestyle. And that's what we did. Dropped the remix on Saturday. And people showed love. Got a decent response. Trying to just still push it out there, trying to share it, trying to, get more people to see it. But I appreciate everybody that has watched it and showed love, shared it, liked it, all that good stuff. Yeah. Make sure to go watch it again, leave a comment, hit the like button. But yeah. And then Sunday we did another stream. That was yesterday. And here we are on Monday. So all in all, semi-productive week. Even though I missed Friday, still a semi-productive week. Dropped the fucking new rap, did 2 streams, fucking went skateboarding, even though, that's just more pleasure than, got to treat yourself sometimes. So yeah. Yesterday we did the 10th stream. It was Mother's Day. And yeah. We did the stream, and it was the first time that we did like the freestyle. We did the beat, I made a beat, and then we did the freestyle thing, and I switched up the beats. I was running through all of the beats we've made on the past streams, So rap through 10 different beats. And I kind of like that idea. It was kind of fun to try and, change the flows up. Some of them are sort of harder to rap on than others. Like freestyle stuff. So who knows, if I do that in the future, I might like pick my favorite, end up like making a playlist of my favorite beats that we've made on the stream. And yeah. And we'll do that, switch up the beats. It kind of it was nice to get like a change of pace. Wasn't so like repetitive. I mean, you guys were watching me make the fucking beat for 2 hours. You guys don't need to listen to me fucking rap on it for another hour, I could switch it up. So, but we're just having fun with it. I do want to start doing different shit on the streams. I don't want to get burnt out on this format as like making a beat and freestyling. I need to like figure out the other shit we can do. Like I've been talking about, you know, the music video breakdowns and, you know, fucking album listening sessions, things like that. Of course, the fucking concert, the live stream concert. I've definitely been plotting that this week, and still trying to figure out the exact date. And now shit, like I said, shit's looking like it's starting to open up slowly. I don't know the right time to do it. I don't know if I should, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the right time to do it. Like I said in the last episode, I was like, fuck, I think I missed my opportunity to do the live stream concert, but I don't think that's necessarily true. I just have to pick the date. I just have to figure it out and get my fucking shit together and promote it. I think as long as I promote it, give you guys, you know, a week in advance to know, okay, it's happening Friday at 6 o'clock. All right, cool. You know, something like that. But, yeah, definitely going to do the, I don't even know if we'll call it quarantine concert at this point, but definitely live stream concert happening soon. And yeah, let me know when. Let me know, you know, definitely on the weekend. I'm thinking a Friday or Saturday. But yeah. What date should I do it? But yeah, I just want to start doing different shit, you know, mixing it up on the live stream. I don't want to be so repetitive and keep doing the same thing every time. I mean, I'm having fun with it, but I don't want to get too, like, I don't want to not have fun with it. So, yeah, we're going to start to do some other stuff. I'm going to plot. I'm going to plan some things out. But, yeah. Quarantine concert, like I said, I don't know. I mean, like, shit, bro, I'm still fucking, I'm not going nowhere. Like I said, I've been skateboarding 2 times, and I've been pretty, like, distant with people. I'm chilling. I've been at the crib for the most part. So it is still quarantine concert for me, but, you know, I know a lot of people, at least here in Vegas, they've, certain shit is starting to open up slowly. Barbershops and restaurants, they're opening at like half capacity, things like that. But they're starting to open slowly. So people are starting to get back to work and things like that. So not everybody's just fucking slumped at the house like they were a few weeks ago when I started the live streams. Probably should have done the concert thing then, but it is what it is, you know. Is what it is. It's taken me a little bit more time to get it all situated, but it's gonna happen as long as you guys are still down, and as long as I don't fucking slack on it. But yeah, and the live stream concert shit is dope because like I was saying on the last episode, like even if people are getting back to their regular lives and, you know, slowly, I guess they're not back to their regular lives and shit. But even if shit does start to open up, we still won't be doing concerts for a long fucking time. Like you know, you won't be able to see, you know, live concerts for a minute. And when it comes to seeing me in concert, most of my fans aren't even in Vegas. And y'all are watching from other places, so y'all don't even get the opportunity to see me live at all. So, like, doing this little intimate, in-studio, live stream concert is just a dope idea regardless, whether we're quarantined or not. So, I shouldn't like stress that much and just like figure out the fucking date, Domes. That's what Buck just said. So I got you, Buck. We'll figure it out. We'll make it happen. Even though, like I said, I guess it's a little different. It's not like, live on stage with big speakers. It's going to be, like the way I do the freestyle stuff, but instead of freestyling, I'll be performing songs. But, it'll still be fun. I think that'll be dope. I'll chat with you guys in between. We'll talk in the chat, and I'll perform a set list, and I'll take suggestions and requests on what songs you guys want me to do, and promote it up like a week in advance, try and get a bunch of people in there. And yeah. So we're going to make that happen. I don't know why I've been like overthinking that too much. Overthinking like the quarantine aspect of it when like I just need to remember that that's a fucking cool idea regardless. All right. I don't know what else to fucking talk about. Let's get into some questions. Appreciate everybody tuning in for another episode of Off the Dome with Dome's Gate. Appreciate everybody that's been tuning in to the live streams. Appreciate everybody that's been donating. Fucking truly means a lot. I cannot thank you guys enough. Really goes a long way. Yeah. Everybody that's hit me with a donation, everybody that's, showed love on the stream, everybody that's having fun, enjoying this shit with me. I said it before, like doing these live streams is like making my day. I get on that shit and I'm just chilling with the homies, having fucking funny conversations with you guys. And the fact that y'all get to do that shit with me and are killing time with me and enjoying yourselves, throwing words in the chat while I fucking make a fool of myself and try and say something halfway decent. I appreciate y'all tuning in. And then sometimes I come with like a nice bar every fucking 10 minutes. But, appreciate everybody tuning in. Can't thank you guys enough. This army we're building, it just makes me happy. I know we're on the right track. I've been feeling like this new run I'm on, this new wave we're on, this like just starting the live stream, just something about that felt like a step in the right direction, like just something completely different, hopping into that, then getting to interact with you guys more like firsthand, like live, right there, getting to talk to you guys and kill the time with y'all and just, be creative at the same time. Like I said, it's pushing me to be creative. Just, yeah, I'm just excited. Like, I think we're just on a good, we're on the right track right now. We're on a good path. And it makes me hyped up to know that, I got y'all tuning in and we're building something real. There's not many of us right now, but goddamn, we're going to be fucking, unstoppable. There's going to be a lot of us. The dome heads are going to be fucking like 300. That's what it's going to look like. I don't know. I'm just being stupid. But yeah. Appreciate it. I can't thank you guys enough. And I'm excited to see where this takes us. And I'm excited to have you guys along for the journey. Because without y'all, I wouldn't be shit. I would have no reason to be posting this shit. Other than the fact that, of course, I love to do it, but, Anyway. Damn, we're only 30 minutes in. Well, let's hope these questions can fill up some time. Episode 32, we're getting up there. Me and KO ended 35 and called it quits. So as long as I surpass 35, I've done a better job than me and KO did. All right. Let's go. Hot dog kisser. Let's get to these hot dog kisser questions. Hot dog kisser be hitting the hard, or be asking the hard hitting questions in the live stream. I love it though. Y'all be chatting, y'all be having conversations with each other. It fucking makes me happy. It's like when it's like when somebody introduces two friends and then they get along, you know? And they start fucking hitting it off, you're like, fuck yeah. That's my live chat. All right. Hot Dog Kisser asks, what's the best thing you can cook that's better than everybody else's? Honestly, Hot Dog Kisser, I'm not like the greatest chef. I mean, I could chef up a little bit. Don't get it twisted. But I'm not like, I told someone, I was like, this shit might not look pretty, but it'll taste good. And plus, I'm pretty much just cooking for myself like 99% of the time. So it's like, shit tastes good to me. How do I? I'm going off my judgment. What's the best thing I can cook is better than anybody else's? I mean, I make a mean breakfast sandwich, my guy. I can make some breakfast. Breakfast is probably my specialty, to be honest. Yeah, I'll make a smacking breakfast sandwich. I used to make a lot of fried rice. I had a fried rice phase. And that shit was bomb. That was the one thing that I actually did end up like cooking for one of my homies and shit. Like he was at the crib and I'm making it. And he ate some and he was like, oh, this shit's hella good. So he hyped me up. He So that's two people, me and him, you know? According to two people, I'm a good cook. That ratio's, pretty strong if you ask me. 2 for 2. I happen to be one of those two, but 2 for 2, it's all that matters. I haven't had anybody tell me my shit sucks. And actually, I've cooked for like my family and shit, my mom and brother and shit. And they've, they didn't tell me it sucked unless they were lying. But yeah, I think breakfast is probably my specialty. I could fucking slap together a fried rice though. For sure. Hot Dog Kisser also asks, what are some of your pet peeves? Fuck. Off the top of my head, I don't know. What are my pet peeves? What gets on my nerves? I don't know. When I draw a blank on the podcast and can't think of anything, that's one of my fucking pet peeves. God damn. Yeah, to be honest, off the top, I don't know if I can think of any, to be honest. My pet peeves. It's my pet Buck. I don't have a pet named Peeves. That was a fucking dad joke. I felt like a fucking should have hit after that. Jeez. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know. There's some that exist, but like the situation would have to fucking happen for me to like realize it, I think. I can't recall. I'm going to move on, Hot Dog Kisser. I think you asked something else too. Got a few questions. Try and make the best out of it considering we still got a bit of time to kill. We try and fill up an hour over here, and I'm not doing so great today, guys. Which is funny considering I should have no problem filling up time. I've been getting pretty good at fucking killing time lately, doing 4-hour live streams. But sometimes you get on the podcast and you got nothing to say. Maybe because I did a 4-hour live stream yesterday and said it all. Nah, to be honest, I don't really be talking that much until I rap. I answer your questions sometimes, but I'm pretty quiet when I make the beats, and then I rap an entire length of a podcast. So for anybody that clicked on episode 1 of this podcast and thought I was going to be freestyling for an hour, y'all are getting your wish, man. I've done fucking 10 of them. I don't know if all of them were an hour. Pretty close, though. 30 minutes, 40 minutes. The last one I did was over an hour. Fucking tripping. Speaking of fucking freestyling for a long time, I guess I could bring this up. Some of y'all might be familiar. There's a rapper named Watsky. I used to listen to his shit a lot back in the day. And he just broke the like Guinness Book of World Records like longest freestyle, and he rapped for like 30 something hours. And I tuned into like some of it. This was happening, I forget what day it was, like a few days ago and shit, this past week. And some of y'all might know him from like the Pale Kid Raps Fast videos he went viral with like some years back. OG YouTube shit. But yeah, he fucking freestyled for 30 hours straight and was like fucking rapping while he was peeing, and it was honestly like it wasn't the greatest shit, but that's what do you expect? You know, you're fucking freestyling for 30 hours. But fucking respect, dude. It was like a fundraiser thing. He was fucking raising money for something. It was wild. Out of, 33 hours, I maybe watched 30 minutes, but I got the gist. But yeah, shout out to him. I don't know why I brought that up. Oh, because I was talking about freestyling for a long time. I will not be breaking any fucking Guinness Book of World Records, man. That's not happening. I'm surprised I even rap as long as I do on the damn streams when we do it. I get carried away. And half the time I should just quit while I'm ahead. But yeah, no, it was entertaining for the shit that I did watch. But yeah, I used to fuck with his music. Back to the questions. Derailed for a second, sorry. Hot Dog Kisser. Back to Hot Dog Kisser questions. My bad, dog. Oh, shit. What the fuck? There's a glass box that flies, and it's a time machine. What structure landmark would you want to go back in time to watch it be built in fast forward? That's the most fucking confusing question, Hot Dog Kisser. What would I want to see built in fast forward? I don't fucking know, man. Haven't you learned anything from listening to this podcast, Hot Dog Kisser? I am not I dropped out of school in 8th grade, man. Talking about landmarks and fucking structure. Man, I don't fucking know. And like, what? So what? I get to watch like a time lapse of the shit being built? Like, that doesn't sound that fucking intriguing. I could watch that on fucking YouTube probably. You mean in person? I just have this like fucking. It's the box. It's the time machine glass box that's speeding up the time and watching people build the fucking Eiffel Tower or something. That's my point of reference because I have very little knowledge of national landmarks. Yeah, fuck that shit, man. It's cool. I don't care about it. Oh, looking at this building being built is kind of cool. You know what looks cooler? The building when it's done being built. You know what looks better than when they're building the building? When the building's actually built. I don't give a fuck about the schematics and blueprints on how they fucking. All right, yeah, that's it. I'm done. I was gonna say fucking. I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say because I don't know how buildings are built. Maybe if I watched one in fucking fast motion, I would know. Watch the time lapse and go, oh, that's how they build buildings. Usually you just, drive on the freeway and you see something, they're like, okay, you're building shit. There's a lot of fucking beams and poles and pillars and shit like that. And you drive by a few days later and that shit is already done. And you're like, God damn, they built that thing fast. Does that happen to anybody else? I feel like every time I see a building getting made, that shit is up and open. Like the business is already open. Like before they even clean up the fucking construction. But, yeah, I don't know, Hot Dog Kisser. I don't know what I'm watching being built in fast forward. Structure landmark. I have no clue, my guy. Appreciate your wacky questions, though. Oh my God. Just another weirdo. You're going crazy. What the fuck? I have to. All right, let's see. Hold on. Hold on. This is a lot to read. All right. I'm just going to read it. Fuck it. Y'all are going on this journey with me. Just another weirdo. Here's a would you rather. We've never done a would you rather on the Off the Dome with Dome's Gauge podcast. I'm down with that. Although this is a very wordy would you rather. We could maybe go a little bit shorter with the explanation next time. You can either restart your life from when you were 6 with all of the knowledge you have now, except for info about future events, just general intelligence, like how to do stuff. Okay, I hear you. I'm on board. Or live the rest of your life knowing everything you will ever know. So every single memory and piece of knowledge you will ever gain until you die are available to you now. Oh, so including alternate timelines because knowing what the future holds allows you to change it. That also means you will never be surprised because all future events in your life, you already know what is going to happen. I'm looking forward to seeing how you go about this. Definitely a couple. So be a kid, but know how to do the shit I'm doing now and, learn like fucking already know the stuff I've learned, things like that. Or be the same age and know everything I'm gonna learn in the future. So anything I learn in the future, I know it now. Fuck that, dude. That's an easy question, honestly, to answer. I'm the 6-year-old that fucking I'm the 6-year-old that's fucking killing it on the I got into battle rap when I was 16. Shit, I might be 6. I mean, fuck. I'm done with it at this point now. Fuck, I might be an infant. I'm in diapers and I'm battling people if I know what the fuck I know now. If we're going the same timeline. But nah, I'm rapping on the fucking I'm freestyling for an hour as a 6-year-old on the live stream, you feel me? Getting the little kid points. That's what I'm doing. Hell yeah. Old soul in a young body for real. I'm definitely, because fuck that. I don't want to learn, or I don't want to have all the knowledge that I'm still yet to learn. That's the whole point of being able to learn it. That's the whole point of doing what we do, is like being able to expand the knowledge, being able to expand the creativity and push the boundaries. So just to know, like, okay, fuck it, I'm already knowing like what's going to happen and everything I'm ever going to need to know. That sucks. That spoils life. It's fucking But being a fucking 6-year-old and knowing like, yeah, how to do shit, the fucking things I've had to go through to do what I'm doing now. I mean, I guess I don't know what comes with it. What do I know when I'm 6? Just general shit. But yeah, that's fuck yeah. I learned a lot of shit in these 26 years. You're telling me I can cut 20 off of those and still have the same amount of knowledge? Yeah, we're for sure going with the 6-year-old, bro. I'm gonna be the coldest 6-year-old you ever seen. I'm be like, God damn. I thought I was impressive at 16. It's fucking different. Fucking. But yeah, that's how I'm going. That was a very wordy question. But I like it. I like the would you rathers. I'm here for it. That's what's up. Just Another Weirdo also asks, what is something other than music that you are passionate about? I've talked about a few things before that I like doing. Skateboarding being one of them. I don't know how like passionate about it I am, considering I'm not like trying to be a professional skateboarder anymore. But when I was a kid, like I was fucking all about it, I was super passionate about skateboarding. So I think I still am passionate about it. Just not as much about like trying to jump down shit and be a professional anymore. But yeah, I like skateboarding. I like filming and editing and just like all around like videography. You know what I mean? There was a time and will be a time in the future that I wanted to make a movie or a short film, or start doing stuff that's more visual, comedy skits and things like that, and writing. Back when me and KON were doing the podcast a few years ago, like I wrote a fucking script for me and him to do a comedy skit, and we never ended up recording it, but it was funny, and just like I'm passionate about that. I'm passionate about a lot of things that are just creative outlets. And I do, all my own editing and filming for the most part, unless it's, the homies filming and then I'm editing it and shit. But I'm, the person who's making the final product. And so yeah, I like the film stuff for sure. I'd love to get into movies one day, or TV shows, or something like that, as a side hustle. or even like music videos, you know, shooting music videos for somebody, or I don't know. But yeah, that's a couple things I'm passionate about other than music. Even so, I guess we won't say music videos then if we're gonna say not music. But yeah, being behind the camera, you know, that's something I'm passionate about. Yeah, videography, fucking writing. Like I said, if we're not talking music, then yeah, writing a script, writing some sort of short film, some sort of movie, some sort of something, you know, comedy sketch, whatever. Hell, comedy. I'm passionate about comedy. Like, I fucking like the comedians. You know, I watch all the podcasts and watch all the stand-up specials. And there was a time where I was like thinking about fucking trying to get into stand-up, like writing jokes and things, and did write a few jokes and just never. Vegas isn't like the craziest scene for stand-up comedy, and I guess I've just never had like the motivation to try and like do an open mic or something. But yeah, I would love to do that. That's something I'm fucking passionate about, you know, just, you know, the stand-up thing I've always been a fan of. I mean, shit, when I was doing some of those rap battles, especially like the earlier ones, like the like Coolie Bop type battles, I remember thinking, like, as I'm writing for that shit, like okay, this is a mix between like rap music or you know, like my rapping and like a Comedy Central roast, like a fucking, you know, like a stand-up special Comedy Central roast where they're making jokes about the people and shit. And I use that as a lot of my influence for some of those early battles that I was writing for, because I was that much into comedy already. So I was just like taking that and kind of you know, turning it into rhyme forms. And so yeah, that I would love to do comedy. And then I have like a couple homies that'll come at me, like sometimes I'll talk to them and they'll say, "Oh yeah, I'm thinking about doing comedy." You know, I've had a few people tell me that, and I'm like, "Shit, let me know. Like, I want to go. I want to scope the scene. Maybe I'll dip my toes in, you know, like things like that." So who knows? But yeah, so those are a few things that I am passionate about other than music. You know, it all involves just being creative. I think I just like creating things. I like fucking starting something and then having a final product for it. Filming, editing, writing, bringing something to life. You know what I mean? Is a great feeling, and so I like creating things. And yeah, those are a couple things that I can think of off the top that I've mentioned before on the podcast in earlier episodes. You know, comedy, the filming, yeah. Appreciate you tuning in to the podcast, weirdo. I don't know if you just started tuning in. I know you're always in the live streams. That means a lot that you're tuning into the podcast or asking questions. Maybe you've been tuning in, just starting to ask questions. Appreciate it. You left a few of these. He said, "What are your thoughts on Neuralink or brain-computer interfaces in general?" I have no idea what that is, weirdo. Maybe I could Google it, but I'm going to just skip that one today. That shows how smart I am. What is your most memorable story from the A-Hat days? God, dude. I don't know. I don't know what I can just break down as like one most memorable story. Like, that was just such a crazy time. And to look back at the whole thing is just like, there's so many little stories. And yeah, it's I think too much for me to say, oh, what was my favorite or most memorable. I mean, definitely the first battle, you know, the first shit I ever went to. The first time I ever did the battle is clearly like one of the most memorable, just because was something completely new. But the second event that we did, which I think I talked about this in the A-Hat interview that I did with OD recently. The second event we did at, and this is before A-Hat was even like in venues. We're fucking bombarding parks and shit and just like rapping outside. And so we ended up doing the event at UNLV, which is the college out here in Vegas. And just kind of like guerrilla style fucking pushed our way on there. And there was like I battled, KON battled, Donnie Menace, like, and then all the like big people that were already in the league, already in A-Hat, like the Nove and Artisans, and you know they were also battling people, and it was just like the biggest event at the time. And even though it was only my second fucking event that I'd ever been to, it was the biggest one for the league at the time. And it's something that me and KON always talk about as like the turning point of like, oh, this is actually a real thing. This isn't just we're showing up at the park and fucking around. Like, no, we're actually coming ready to battle people. And it just felt like a shift was happening. Like there was a scene being built out here. And that's one of the most memorable, I'll say, or one of the ones that sticks out is that event in general was a memorable moment of just like, oh shit, this is definitely like on the right track, you know. And it's very much how I've been feeling lately with doing the live streams. And you know, this army that we're building is, I feel like we're really building something for real. And you know, I've had, and a lot of y'all have been tuning in for a long time, and I've had people that you know, I have fans that tune in, but to build this core fan base, the people that are really, really down, the people that are listening to the fucking podcast, that are watching the live streams, the shit like that I'm getting to talk to, like having this direct connection to y'all, I've never been able to do that. So it just feels like we're on a different we're just on a different run right now. I'm feeling more connected to you guys. It's making me feel like more confident. I'm excited to just like build the army stronger. And I feel like that. I feel like we're on a good run right now. And so shout out, like, of course, all of my fans, everybody that's tuning in and listens to the music. But like I said before, this core, the people that, you know, y'all know who you are, the handful that are tuning in all the fucking time. Like, y'all are the people that truly hold me down. And I'm always, you know, have love for y'all, and y'all are, you know, I'm like, can't thank you guys enough. You know, I could fucking do an hour on just how appreciative I am, and I still wouldn't even be able to explain like just how fucking, you know, how much I do actually appreciate it. So, and look, we're almost at an hour. That's what happens. All right. Do we have any more questions? I think that's about it. Anxiety Music. What's going on, my dude? He asks, will you collab with a fan if they're good enough? Yeah, man. I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, yeah, for sure. If you're talking about you know, you've been down for the, you know, you're one of the people that's been down for the long haul, you know, since I remember you commenting on shit in 2015, you know, and I remember you sending me music and shit, and like, keep working. Like, when the time is right, that's what, like, somebody on the, you know, I got, you know, I'm forgetting his name at the moment, and I feel bad, but we talked about it in the A-Hat chat, and he was like, oh, you know, it's like a dream to work with you. And I'm like, shit, we're going to make it happen. There's no doubt about it. It's just when the time is right. You know what I mean? when the opportunity presents itself and the time is right, we're gonna make it happen. So I feel like that with a lot of shit. I feel weird about charging for features. I've talked about that before. Like, I just don't feel right about it. Because yeah, even if they are good enough, like, I'd just rather do the song with you if you're good enough. You know what I mean? But I would rather build the relationship. So not just like, oh, hey, I'm a fan, would you get on my song? I'd rather, like, the person that asked this question, Anxiety, he's been sending me shit since 2015. You know, he sent me music. So it's like, I'm likely to hop on one of your records, one of his songs, because he's been sending me shit and showing me love for 5 years, as opposed to like somebody that never likes my shit, never comments on my shit. I've never talked to him in my life, and he pops up and he's like, hey, let's make a song. I'm like, it doesn't like intrigue me to want to do it and shit. And at the end of the day, I'd rather work with people in person. I've never made like a collab where I sent the verse out that got released, I think. Maybe I'm lying. I've done that a couple times. But preferably, I would like to be in the studio and catch the vibe, you know? That's how the best music gets created. So, but yeah, man, I would collab with not even if they're good enough. I'll collab with somebody if I fuck with them. You know what I mean? If I genuinely fuck with them, I'll fucking make music with them. I mean, being good enough, I guess, is a plus, but it's all about the relationship you build. And that's like, you know, super big in the music industry that I need to like work on, is building relationships with people. It's not all about, you know, sending the person your song and hoping they hear it. You know, it's about showing that person love and not even on like no fucking like snake, like fucking, oh, I'm only showing this person love in hopes that he's gonna listen to my shit. Like, that's not cool. But you know, just building that genuine relationship, you know, showing the person love, blah blah blah. Not, you know, just trying to build that, just trying to network with people. And yeah, much better of a chance to work with somebody that you've had a fucking, you know, just regular conversation with than the first time you've ever hit them up and they're like, and you're hitting them up like, hey, I want to work with you. It's like, hey, you could say like fucking what's up or something. Like, that's my hot dog kisser. That's one of my pet peeves. Boom. Bringing it back full circle. That's one of my pet peeves. People sending me their fucking music links on Facebook. People sending links on Facebook from people that don't pay attention to what I'm doing, don't like the posts, don't comment on my shit, don't share the videos, and they send the links to my Facebook messages, and not a hey, what's up, not a check out my link, not a hope everything's been good, just post the fucking link in my thing. I'm like, what do you want me to do with this? I'm definitely not listening to this. We have no relationship, no kind of genuine connection. Why would I listen to this? That's one of my pet peeves, hot dog kisser. But yeah, when you build that relationship with somebody, you know, they're more likely to work with you. But yeah, Anxiety, shout out to you, man. I truly appreciate you still tuning in after all of these years. And I don't know if you was just talking about in general, if you was trying to, you know, talk about yourself or whatever, but holla at me, bro. We'll make something happen. Like, you know, I appreciate you still tuning in. And it's good to know you're still at it. You know, I'd love to hear the progression that you made over the years. You know? So, anyway, guys, we've definitely surpassed an hour and 4 minutes. Look at me 20 minutes ago. I'm like, I don't know. We're going to make it, guys. And boom. Shit is a breeze. I think that's it for the questions, right? Yeah. About to put on a beat and rap for an hour like Just kidding. This is not the live stream, Domes. This is the podcast. Yeah, that's it. That's it for the motherfucking questions. I appreciate everybody tuning in once again. As always, truly means a lot. Tuning in while we fucking kill an hour, kill some time. Buck, anything to say before we wrap this damn episode up? Okay, Buck. Buck says stop bullshitting and figure out the date I'm going to do this live stream concert on. Because the people want it. Buck wants it. He says, you're fucking up, Domes. Stop slacking. Figure out the date. All right, Buck, I will. If I haven't announced it by next week, we'll announce it on next week's podcast. Is that good enough, Buck? He kind of like sighed. He said, I guess. He's not really feeling it. All right, guys, I'm done. This is the end of the fucking episode. Appreciate you guys tuning in once again to another episode of Off the Dome with Domes Gage. And we'll be back next week for another one. And that's the end of the episode. I think I fucked the end up. Yeah, whatever. We're running with it. We out. Peace.